Hello, welcome back. Today I have another ink review video for you. This is a sample of Diamine's Autumn Oak, and this was another sample I got from the Writing Nook, so I highly recommend you go check them out. And we're just going to do a test here. I've been looking at some different browns and grays and things. I got a list of different browns to try. A couple people left a suggestion on one of my videos, so I'm working on getting those samples. There we go. And this one just looks so pretty, so I wanted to try it. All right. This is Autumn Oak by Diamine. And I got this from the Writing Nook. I do need to work on my handwriting, as you know, so hopefully that'll be something I can do here pretty soon. I'm working on getting some good paper for practice. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this, whoops, I smeared it. I messed it up. Oh well, I'll fix it later. I'm going to go ahead and set this under a fan to dry, and then we will test out some papers. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got some copy paper here. This one is just plain copy paper. I'm going to move this over slightly. Okay. And I always test everything out on copy paper first, because sometimes that's all you have handy and you just want to see how the ink will perform. It looks pretty good so far. Throw a little bit more on here. Okay. This is copy paper. So there's a little bit of feathering so far, but it looks like a really pretty color. So, oh, it looks like it bled through the copy paper as well. I might have put too much on there. Okay. And this paper is HP 32. It is also copy paper, but it has a nice smoother finish. And sometimes inks that don't do well on copy paper will do okay on this. And if there are any other colors or anything that you'd like to see me review, just leave a comment down below, and if I can get it or if I have it, then we can review it. I'm not getting enough ink on here, I don't think. There we go. I need to practice with this dip pen. I haven't had it very long, and I'm still getting used to how much ink it can hold and how exactly to use it. I think you could turn it sideways like this. There we go. I don't know. I'm still practicing with it, but I will say that that ink has some really pretty shading, it looks like. Hopefully that stays when it dries. All right. And this is Tomoe River paper. This is what I have in my journal, is Tomoe River. But I hear there are some other very good papers that I need to try, so maybe someday we can take some of the best inks and try them on a couple different kinds of paper and see what the difference is. All right. Yeah, this ink is really, really pretty. I like the color, and I like how well the name fits it. All right, I'm going to put the cap on this so I don't spill it. And then what I'll do is set this aside, and once the ink swatch is dry, we'll compare everything. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So here's how this looks on copy paper. There is some feathering, but it's interesting because there is also a little bit of shading, but the color is mostly flat. And I think what it is that nib is just laying down the ink in a way that shows off the shading really, really well. That's my guess, but it's still a very nice brown. But then when you compare it to this, the HP 32 paper, you can see how rich it is by comparison. I left my pen over there. Okay, so here's the copy paper, and then you compare that to the swatch on the HP 32, and it's almost like a different color, a much richer shade of brown. And then of course you've got the shading and like these lines down here. Each one is slightly different, which is really, really pretty. And then on the Tomo River paper, you still have the same richness of color, but the shading is a little more prominent. Anyways, I just think this is a really, really pretty color. A really nice brown if you're looking for a brown for sure. And then, or even like an orange, it's almost a, I guess brown is just a dark orange, but you know, it's like in between a dark orange and a brown. So this is really pretty. This is the swatch we made. Lots of shading, even in the writing. So this is a very pretty color. I'm really thankful that they sent me the sample, and I will definitely be putting this in a pen soon and trying it out in my journal. So if you have any other colors you'd like to see me try, as I mentioned, just let me know. And if you'd like to see more of these videos, just hit like and subscribe to see more. And thank you so much for watching. You have a great day.